What's up guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at the PANOX V2 360 camera, and I'm very excited to rip into this package here and take a look at this thing. I mean, not only is it beautifully packaged, but they've got all the details on the packaging that you're going to want to know about this camera. So let's get this thing opened up and let's talk about it and take a quick look at it. So here it is. Let's go ahead. You can see on the back, you can just kind of get that part slid open. And then you're all good to go. Okay, so let's take a look. First impressions, guys. First impressions really matter. Right there you can see the lens. Pop this part off. And so far, guys, right off the bat, the feel of this camera is very, very solid, and this thing feels super nice. You got the protectors on both the lenses right there for when you open it up, so that way the lenses don't scratch. So now we'll just go ahead. Most satisfying part. Oh yeah. Take those little protectors off of the lenses too. Just make sure you're careful with it. You don't want to use a knife or anything like that to take that off, because as you can see, these lenses stick out of the sides, so you don't want to set it down on the table. You need to be very careful with these 360 cameras here because they are delicate little devices. As you guys can see, we've got a button right here on the side. In the box, there's more stuff. This right here, I'm assuming, is a carrying case for it. Open that guy up. Oh no, this is more than just a carrying case. So, we've got the carrying case. Like I just mentioned, I'm just going to slide it in just like this. And whenever you guys aren't using this camera, you're always going to want to keep it in this carrying case, so that way you protect the lenses and you don't scratch them up. So you got your carrying case here, got a charging cable here for it as well. And let's keep diving in here. Then right here, I'm assuming, not sure what that could possibly be, a lens cloth. Nice high quality lens cloth. It's very nice to have included because you're going to be cleaning these lenses quite a bit with this thing. You're going to want to clean your lenses off every time before use. That's best practices right there for that. You've got some booklets here. Pretty much everything you're going to need to know about the camera will be inside of these booklets. So as far as I can tell, guys, the battery is actually built into this. You just charge the camera itself, and now to power it on, you just hold that side button down, and then you will get this screen right here. And then on the left side, while this is starting up, let's go over this. You've got the charging port right here where you plug it in, and then you've also got the SD card reader right here. So you're going to stick your SD card in there, and then that way everything you record onto this camera will be stored on that SD card that you've got in there. So I'm going to go grab an SD card, we'll stick it in there so I can show you guys how it works, then we'll talk a little bit more about the camera itself. And then another thing you guys will notice is on the bottom here, you've got a 1/4 inch thread there, so you can screw it onto a selfie stick or something like that. You can pick up something that's called an invisible selfie stick, so that way when you hold that selfie stick out, like whatever, it might be 4 feet in front of you, it's gonna stitch out the selfie stick, so you won't even be able to see the selfie stick. It'll be invisible, which is a really cool feature of these 360 cameras. So let's wait for this thing to get ready. It might actually be ready now. Yeah, let's wait for this to get ready, and then I'll be right back with you guys. So now we're on the main screen. We're going to pick English right there. And then it's going to ask you for a Wi-Fi network. So we're going to connect to our Wi-Fi network. So now we're connected to the network, and we're going to proceed with the setup process. But you guys can go through this whole process by yourselves. It's going to be very simple and easy to do. Okay, so now we are waiting for a system update right here. As you guys can see, that's going to take a minute to do. So I've got the box right here, and we're just going to read off some of the features this thing has to offer off the side of the box. Right there, it tells you everything this camera has to offer. But first off, let's start off with the big 12K on the side there. You can see that is because it has 12K HD 360. So it's 12K HD 360 degree photos. So when you crop into those 360 degree photos, you're still going to get really good quality out of those pictures that you take. So we're about a little over halfway done with this system update here. Let's set this guy off to the side and let's read some more of the details from the side of this box. So now you know we've got the 12K HD 360 photo, and we've also got the 4K. It has the 4K 360 degree live streaming, so that's also really cool, and it's gonna be really helpful, especially if you guys do live streams. And we've also got the 360 degree active HDR, so that way you're going to get more detail out of the shadows, more details out of the highlights and the skies and all that great stuff. It's going to have more color, and it's going to look really good. The HDR is going to look great on here. Then we've got the one-click quick store, so I'm pretty sure that just sends your footage, whichever one you pick, clip, it's going to send that footage to the cloud, which is the next thing down here included. It says you've got a cloud album included, which is going to be very helpful, so you can just send your footage that you take to that cloud. And then you've got let's take a look at it really quick. You've got the 3-inch touchscreen, which is a really big touchscreen, and it's going to be very easy to see exactly what you're doing on this 360 camera, and it's going to be good for framing your shots also. But then on the other side here, we've got the 5.7K at 30 FPS video in 360. So that's going to be really nice too. Very high quality video out of the 360 there. 5.7K at 30 FPS. That's great, guys. And then we've got the 8K time lapse, which is going to be super cool to incorporate into my videos, or if you guys want to incorporate that into your videos too. 8K time lapses, I mean, who doesn't love a good time lapse? So we've got that feature included. AI editing in the app. We've got, it's also compatible with Android, and 1/2-inch sensor on both sides of this camera, and it looks like the update there for the system is finishing up. And then we'll take a look at the menus and some of the features this thing has to offer firsthand. So let's take a look at this here. Down on the bottom, you've got the access to all of the different things. Right now it's in photo mode. Right now we're in photo mode, so let's click down here. You can change it over to video mode or live streaming mode on the bottom, then all the other settings for that, whether you want it in 360 mode or single lens mode. Let's put it on single lens mode really quick, because as you guys can see right now, it's kind of staying in place. That's one of the cool things about 360 cameras. So if you guys can see this right here on the bottom, we're in video mode, and it says 360 video, so you can switch that to all these different features. So you've got the 360 degree video mode, then you've got the flat video mode there. So to start recording, all you gotta do is push the record button on the camera, and it's going to start recording for you. But this is an incredible 360 camera, very high quality. It's going to get some really high quality videos and photos for you and your business or social media, whatever content creation you guys do. This thing is going to be great. Plus you've got that little light up here, right, that the indicator right there. There are too many features on this thing for me to show you guys all right away. But if you want a feature-packed 360 degree camera, this is going to be a great option, and I cannot wait to get out in nature and test this thing out, especially on my fishing adventures. So now I'm going to take a couple photos, shoot a couple videos with it, and then I will show those right after this clip right here. Thank you guys for watching. Another super cool thing about the flat video mode, you can change the aspect ratio very easily in the settings. You can either change it to vertical or horizontal like I've got here, and you can also change the width. So this is the ultra wide setting. So as you guys can see, this PANOX V2 360 camera is a feature packed camera, and I didn't even go into depth about all of the other features it has to offer. All I can say is it provides excellent 360 video, excellent 360 photo, and it's gonna be great for whatever you guys need it for. So this video is getting a little bit too long. Thank you guys for watching.